Hello, and welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. So, last year, a Let's Player, streamer, person, guy I like, super great friend, played through Sonic Adventure 1, and I had not played that game since it came out. And since then, I've been like, oh, I want to play Sonic Adventure 2. So here we are, we're going to play Sonic Adventure 2. So, much in the line of having not played Sonic Adventure 1 since it came out, I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2 since I played it for the first time on the GameCube, back when that was new, 2001 I believe that is. So it's been almost 19 years since its release. It's coming up. And I want to play some Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I got the Battle DLC because... I don't know, who knows if we want to do Chow Karate or if we're going to use Steam's thing that lets you play remotely with people. Maybe I'll get someone to play some Sonic Adventure 2 two-player with me, which I've only done once. I've only played it once when I got my sister to play with me, and then she got very upset because she had never played it before, and I had played the entirety of the game, and it wasn't a fun time for her, and you know what, I'm sorry, Paige, I could have done better, but here we are. It's time to play Sonic Adventure 2. Now, we can be heroes, or we can be dark, and we're going to be heroes because I'm boring, I guess. So, I enjoy Sonic. I'm not like a super huge Sonic fan, but I'm also not like one of those people who's like, Sonic, that's dumb. I appreciate Sonic. I think Sonic's cool. Sonic's cool, I appreciate Sonic's, and this game is interesting. So, I was a Nintendo kid growing up. I was born into a family with an NES, and then when we finally got a new console, it was a Nintendo 64. At some point, I visited a friend's house who had a Genesis, I believe. I don't remember playing it because the Genesis was in their parents' room. And it was more of like a look at this thing my dad has. And I was like, oh, cool, look at this controller. It's got so many buttons. I think it was the Genesis. I don't know Sega stuff because, like I said, one wasn't a Sega kid. Didn't even realize that there was such thing as a console war until like maybe 2000s, whenever it was basically over. I mean, you can argue that it's still going on, but no one really cares. It's time to escape from the city. We're going to roll around, speed of sound, except we're not rolling. We're skating, boarding, whatever you want to say, and I didn't do a trick off that. I might have hit the wrong button. Oh, there's the jump button. I need to jump. I bet if I jump, that'll do a trick. Because I hit B, and I can see on the screen that B is brake, and I probably don't want to brake because we want to go fast. Braking, that's the opposite of going fast, baby. So yeah, I enjoy Sonic. I think he's cool. I haven't played like all of the Sonic games. I can probably name all the games that I've played off the top of my head, but we'll get to them in time. Let's start with Sonic Adventure. So, like I said, wasn't a Sega kid. I had a friend, my dad had a friend who had a Dreamcast, and he let my dad and me borrow it for a week, and we played through. I played through Sonic Adventure. My dad was playing some basketball game, I think. I don't remember. All I remember was Sonic Adventure, and I had a blast with it. Beat it in the week that we had the Dreamcast. Got all the way through like the Supersonic story. I didn't do everything. It's just I don't tend to complete games for the most part. You do what you want, and time trials typically don't interest me all that much. I probably need to build up some speed. Maybe do Sonic's spin dash to get me up. Or maybe not. I wanted to run along this wall. I'm guessing it's possible since it's curved like this, and also there's a thing at the end of the wall. But maybe we can just do Sonic's homing attack to get to it. Maybe Omo Chow over here will tell us how to do it. So I played Sonic Adventure, and I believe that was the first Sonic game I ever played. I'm not sure if it's actually my first, my introduction to Sonic, because there was that Sonic CD, OVA movie, and I rented that at Blockbuster once, and was, totally mesmerized by it. I love that movie, and I watched it a ton of times. I mean, when you rent a movie from Blockbuster, you gotta make it worthwhile, because if you don't watch it a bunch of times, then your parents won't rent you movies from Blockbuster anymore. You gotta make them show that you appreciated the Blue Hedgehog movie that you got them to rent you. And I made sure that they knew that I appreciated that movie. And it was a movie that actually I was very interested in, and I ended up watching it a bunch and then wanted to rent it again at some point, and my dad was like, no, you already got that one. What are you talking about? You don't want that one. You've seen that one. See a different one. Which, I mean, to be fair, right? But, as a kid, you just want to watch Toy Story and The Nightmare Before Christmas every single day, and then a couple years later, your mom will tell you, yeah, I was kind of worried about you. You watch that Nightmare Before Christmas movie every day. But I also watched Toy Story, so it balanced out. I turned out fine, except now I have just a permanent love for Halloween and just the scarier things in life. So there's that. But back to Sonic. One of the scarier things in life. Our pal Sonic. Can Sonic do like a drop attack? I feel like Sonic has like a drop attack. Maybe that's in different games. So I played through that. Played through Sonic Adventure 2. Like I said, we didn't own the Dreamcast, so I didn't know that there was a Sonic Adventure 2 until the GameCube one. I thought like, oh, they finally made one. Didn't realize, that there was a Dreamcast version that came out first. So I played through Sonic Adventure 2, played through Sonic Heroes. I don't think I ever actually finished it. I only remember finishing Team Chaotix's and Team Amy, Team Rose. I don't remember Team Love. I remember finishing their team and Team Chaotix's story. Never finished Team Dark or Team Sonic. I don't know if they were Team Hero or if they were Team Sonic. Not sure. Let's spin dash, get up here and get some mad height. There was a golden enemy there, and I wanted to kill the golden enemy. Because if you don't kill the golden enemy, they disappear. Which, you don't want them to disappear. Let's finish my history of Sonic before we actually talk about the game that we're playing. The thing that you typically want to do whenever you're playing a game is talk about the game that you were playing. It's a little avant-garde thing that I tend to do with these videos, is talk about the video game we're playing from time to time. Not all the time. Don't want to get too, hog wild with it. But Sonic is cool. Okay, so Sonic Heroes. Sonic 06. Sonic 06. I got that one because I was excited because I was like, yeah, 3D Sonic game, gonna play that. I guess I played a little bit of Sonic Advance, but I wasn't into it. And I'm going to just, I guess, show my shame right here, right now. I don't really care too much for 2D Sonic. I don't think it's bad. It just doesn't gel well with me. At some point, my dad's friend brought me a CD that had like a CD-ROM that had Sonic 1, 2, and like Sonic 3 Knuckles on it. I assume it was some. I don't know if there was like an official release of that on PC. I assume it was like some kind of weird burned version, some kind of emulation. Not sure. Based on the time. Oh, you're supposed to run down this, but something happened, and now Sonic's falling down this building instead. But that's fine. Sonic does a lot of running. Sometimes Sonic just got to do some falling instead. Oh, I wonder if we could have gotten on top of that building. No, it seemed like there was an invisible wall there stopping us. That was interesting. I knew you could fall off that if you tried to make it happen, but I didn't try to make it happen there. Sonic just didn't feel like it, and that's fine. Sonic is relatable, if nothing else. Oh, yeah, I got the invincibility, but that's not. I wanted to come up here to get that Chow box, to get the unicorn housed inside of it. Yep. Oh, did Omo Chow get hurt? I heard Omo Chow go ow and hit the thing instead of telling us the stuff. Oh no, you know what? I'm bad. I've been skipping all the really great posters. I've been skipping Chow in Space 2, the sequel, baby, and playing SA2 is habit forming. Don't turn it off. You want to form these habits. Play Sonic. Sonic Team needs you to form these habits. And I'll skip that green thing because the enemies drop those vials when you destroy them, as opposed to just the animals that you would get in Sonic Adventure 1. Now there's vials, and then the animals are scattered throughout the level. But you can only take so many things out of the level, and I want to take some more animals. I guess I don't know what's useful. I don't really know a whole lot about this game. So Sonic 06, that's where we were. Oh, no, I'm stopping for Chow in Space 2, so you can appreciate that something special, 2-disc special edition on Chow in Space 2 coming soon. What more could you want? So the Sonic 06 happened, and I was excited for that. Oh, I wasn't going to get that, but I just kind of auto-piloted there. I was excited for Sonic 06 because, I was like, oh, I liked those 3D Sonic games. Let's play this one. And I guess I made it known that I wanted to play it because I got 2 copies of it for Christmas. Oh, also, we're running away from the gun truck. The gun truck, I don't know if gun is like the American military or if it's a PMC or something, but they don't like Sonic the Hedge. So we're going to run away from the gun truck. We're going to get away. But there's a little fun thing here that blew my mind the first time I saw it. We keep on running. I'm not sure. There he is. Our good friend Big the Cat is there. Apparently in the Dreamcast version of this game, there were Big the Cat cameos that they took out for the GameCube version of the game, I guess because people didn't like Big the Cat because of... Wait, there's an Omo Chow over here. What do you got to say, Omo Chow?
Try whistling here. There must be someone here.
There must... Oh, there's a little skunk. Okay, you can come for the ride. I think we deleted a skunk by picking up the skunk, but that's fine. So Sonic 06, I got 2 copies that year, one from good old Saint Nick and one from my grandma, which turned out to be unfortunate.
Huh. No problem.
Better than failing. So 2 copies of Sonic 06, and I played that game all the way through. For whatever reason, I couldn't, eke my way through Sonic Heroes, a game that I think is actually pretty decent. But Sonic 06, I did the damn thing. And then, since then, I think the only Sonic games I played are Colors, which might be my favorite Sonic game, and Generations. I played Mania, I purchased Mania. Our babies are still here. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the secret to what's happening here. I know what's happening here, despite the fact, like I said, I haven't played this game in almost 19 years. Well, the thing is, Sonic games are kind of known for, at least in my experience, 3D Sonic games are known for being a little glitchy. And I played through the first 3 levels of this, and then I checked my recording, and the recording had tanked. While I was in Chow Garden, in my first time recording this, the game cut out for a moment. And, it cut out and then cut back in. I was like, oh, okay, no problem, whatever, it's fine. What the hell is this, like a little tanuki, like a little raccoon? I don't know, but I'm going to feed you to my Chow baby. So the game cut out, cut back in, and when it did, it, took the recording with it, which was amazing to me. I had never seen a game's glitch actually, ruin my recording. I was very impressed. But yeah, I have 2 Chow here, because I had started to play this before, and then the recording tanked. So here we are, doing it again. I only made it through up through the 3rd level of this game, I guess you would call it, the first Tails level. Spoiler: Tails, Fox in this game. For people who don't know, and I'm trying not to spoil the story stuff because honestly I don't remember it all that much, so I probably couldn't spoil it too much if I wanted to. But there that is, and we have 2 babies. That baby there is my favorite of the babies. This baby loves to drown himself. In the previous recording, this fool just keeps jumping in the water, trying to, maybe this baby doesn't want to live, so I'm trying to make the baby, look at your cute ears. Now you should want to live because you got cute bunny ears. But I'm trying to care for the babies individually, but I'm not a good parent. That other baby that I gave the unicorn to, that one's my favorite baby, and I'm not afraid to admit something else is. The skunk went in the water. I didn't know that they could get out of the water. I wonder if babies can do that. Here, have another skunk. You already got a skunk tail. Oh no, you got rid of the bunny ears. I mean, I guess now you have the tuft of hair. I don't know if that's supposed to be a horn. I assume it's tuft hair because it came from skunk. Oh, we can get some fruit. Oh, other babies now drowning themselves. Please get out of here, baby. I have not yet named these babies because I'm not sure how. Okay, I take that back. I know how. There's a Chow kindergarten across the hall, but we have to take our Chows in there to name them. And whenever we leave this, I've tried leaving this area with a Chow in my hands, and then it just stops and kicks me out to the next level, and then I can't raise my Chow, and I just want to raise some Chow. Honest to God, the big thing I wanted to do was I wanted to raise some freaking Chow, and that was the big thing I wanted to do playing this game. We'll go ahead and we'll feed our Chow babies, while we're here. I'm going to try and take one to name because I couldn't think of a name in the failed recording. But I think I have a name now, and I'm not sure if this name actually works, but you can see this Chow has a fun smile. I thought we could name this Chow Smiles. And since I keep giving this one skunk bits, I think this one can be Stinky. Like I said, I'm not a good parent. I've picked favorites already. There's Chow mini games we can go and play back there. I tried playing them last time, and they're miserable with weak babies. We need stronger babies. Once our babies become more powerful, we'll do some mini games. Also, I had a scare last time because I saw this machine, and like I said, I've seen someone play Sonic Adventure 2. I've seen a Super Great Friend and Video Chess. Both play. Video Chess has only played a little bit of it at this moment. Super Great Friend has an entire playthrough, but Chess does fun glitches and crimes. But I saw this machine. It's like, oh, we come here to name our baby, but if you throw your baby in there, you're going to be in danger because that's how you dispose of your babies. And we don't dispose of our babies. We want to name our baby. I want to name this one Smiles. I want to name our other baby Stinky. But I'm not sure how to get into the Chow kindergarten with the Chow. So we'll figure that out at some point. At some point in the game, you unlock a level select, and that's probably how you choose to go to Chow Garden and just hang out there for a while. But for now, we have to kill Bigfoot. It's unfortunate. We found the cryptid that everybody's, I'm sorry to say it, but pretty horny for. But we are going to squash this Sasquatch, which is the best I can do. And also, there's fun billboards. There's a billboard behind us for Phantasy Star. Is that the name of the game? Yeah, Phantasy Star. Yeah, the Sega like MMO game thing. I don't know shit about it. I just know that about it. And then there's a sign for another movie. There's some fun movies in the Sonic Adventure world. If I could just rearrange the camera. The camera's focused on Bigfoot, but I want to see this. Yeah, Planet of the Chaos. Or it's probably Chow's actually. Now that I think about it, maybe it's Planet of the Chaos, but it's probably Planet of Chow's. I can't spell or think at the moment. It's not important. But it's so funny to see a movie poster for, there's a lot of Chow movies in this universe. We know that. We love Chow in space. We know that we love the Chow movies. But to see Chaos on there, a being who, wasn't entirely malevolent. Chaos did some bad things, and I don't agree with what Chaos did. Not justifying Chaos's behavior, but it was Dr. Eggman, Robotnik, whatever we're supposed to call Dr. I think he's Dr. Eggman now, and Dr. Robotnik was like the American name. But I like Robotnik. Robotnik's just a fun name. Robotnik Eggman, who cares? But it was Eggman who gave him the Chaos Emeralds and made him go all perfect and angry. So, he was also the one who was like, "Fool, don't you know you're messing with a god? You idiot, you absolute buffoon." It's fun time with the Eggman. There's some crates and we can't actually get to them. I don't know if they're just window dressing because I don't seem to be able to leave this little ring. So there it is. That's all I had to say about. Now we can probably focus a little bit more on the game. Now that we've gotten my Sonic history out of the way, stuff like that. Sonic's fun. Sonic's cool. Comparing Sonic Adventure to Sonic Adventure 2, it's a little weird for me because I think Sonic Adventure 1 has some things that are much better. But I haven't played this game in 19 years, so we'll get to see. But that was a great face from Sonic. Very good face. And here he is. Here is the Shadow the Hedgehog. So Shadow the Hedgehog, a lot of people, he's the cool, edgy hog that people love. People love the Shadow. I like Shadow. I don't love him. I don't dislike him or anything. But as a kid, when I was a wee lad, played this game for the first time, I wasn't in an edgy phase. I never really had much of an edgy phase. Also, I love the insinuation right there from Sonic that Shadow is in fact a fake hedgehog. I guess it's not incorrect, but just like you see another, hedgehog-looking being, and you're like, "Oh, you fake hedgehog!" I mean, the idea is that people are getting Sonic and Shadow mixed up, which is buck fucking wild. He's blue and he's black and red. Like, how do you do that? How can it's like, yeah, they're basically the same. I mean, I guess Sonic could dye his quills a different color. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know. Not entirely sure. But, these military people, kind of buffoons, if you ask me. Speaking of buffoons, here's everyone's favorite buffoon, Knuckles, which is kind of what I had to say. I don't dislike Shadow. I enjoy him. But I like Knuckles. I think Knuckles is cool. So I remember when I saw Shadow, I was very much like, "Oh, but we already have Knuckles, who's like a cool Sonic." So it was like, oh, now that we have the cool, edgy Sonic, it's like, no, but Knuckles. And I mean, Knuckles isn't the cool, edgy Sonic. It's just, you got your blue to the red. Also, this scene is so great. Rouge just shows up. It's like, "Hey, I want to take the thing that's so important from you." And Knuckles is like, "Nah, dog, not going to let you do that." Then Eggman just casually strolls in. It's like, "I'm going to take it. What up?" Also, I don't want to be blue. Don't want to be crude. But Knuckles does have some nice baps, but I was going to say that Rouge's baps are really big and it's weird. Really weird big baps on this bat. Not entirely sure about it. Also, this line from Knuckles is great. "I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot." Yeah, you idiot. I smashed it so it can't be stolen. Now I just have to go collect it all again. Also, Eggman great here's just like, "Yeah, well, how inconvenient. Whatever, bye." Very good. I love that they were like, "Well, we want Knuckles to kind of have the same gameplay he had from the first time." How are we going to think? Should we think about new things? No, he can go after Master Emerald pieces again. Why is he going to smash it? Well, he's going to smash it so it doesn't get stolen. Idiot. Of course. Duh. So Knuckles. Knuckles is fun. Knuckles is cool. I enjoy Knuckles. Knuckles' gameplay's a little weird in this game compared to... Oh, there's a ram over there. Maybe a ram, sheep, lamb. Who knows? I'm not an Animal Man. Animal Man is the... I can't remember the artist, writer who did the Animal Man. But the Animal Man, the comic book person, I made a reference. And just pretend I made it and landed it, and it was really good. And y'all went, oh, nice, good. Is it Grant Morrison? I think it's Grant Morrison. I don't know. I don't know shit about shit. So Knuckles, Sonic's gameplay, very straightforward. It's a level, you go fast through it, and then you get to the end. Knuckles' gameplay is treasure hunt. We're looking for 3 Master Emerald shards. We got to find them all, and then once you find them all, the level ends. In Sonic Adventure 1, you're looking for 3 pieces, and you have this like radar thing at the bottom of the screen. So you look for the pieces, and as you get close to them, it's like hot, cold, etc., etc. And then you just look for the pieces. But as you can see, only one of them is active. In Sonic Adventure 1, I believe all 3 are active at once. Now the pieces are scattered around. They are on the overworld. They're just not present on our scanner to find, which is a little unfortunate. Is that oh, that's a skull over there. Oh, it's Cheetah. That's what it was. I saw a yellow and was confused. I'm going to fly over to the skull. Can I do something with the skull? I bet we can, whistle at it and something cool. Oh, no, we can pick up the skull. I don't know why we would want to do that. Maybe there's a puzzle hidden somewhere in the level. Maybe that's just some fun. Window dressing. For us to enjoy, to find the cow skull and to go, oh, yes, cow skull, neat. The radar was going off over there, but I see some arrows, so I'm just going to climb and follow the arrows, I guess, just because I can. So this game has power-ups. Something I was trying to say earlier. Oh, Knuckles has the move I was thinking of where he does the dive down when you use the punch in the air. Interesting. I thought Sonic could do that too for some reason. Maybe the drop thing. I feel like you can do that in future Sonic games. They must have added it to Sonic's repertoire. But there's the, I almost said Chaos Emerald. But no, it's the Master Emerald. But tight! The Master Emerald, which does the power stuff with the other thing. I don't know. Knuckles said something about it, but I wasn't paying too much attention to the thing because I had to talk about Rouge's Baps because it's very weird. I didn't realize as a wee lad that she got like ridiculous Baps, but the Bap situation on that bat, ridiculous. That's all I said. I'm trying to say that's all I got to say about it, but obviously I will probably end up saying more about it once we spoilers play as her. So probably don't have to spoilers it. It's Sonic Adventure 2. Y'all probably know what's up. I thought there might be a lower area, so I'm just checking around. The Sonics. What am I trying to say? So gameplay in this is strange. In Sonic Adventure 1, there was an overworld, and I thought the overworld was cool and fun, but that's not in this game. In this game, it's a bit more linear. It takes you from level to level. Eventually, we will unlock a level select, which I assume once we get that, it'll also allow us to do some shit with the Chao Garden at will, but at the moment, we are beholden to the will. Oh, some condors, we'll take those. We're beholden to the wills of the game. Oh, that's a peacock. I almost called it a phoenix because I was like, it's a bird that starts with P. Oh, can I kill that? Oh, no, I wanted to kill the golden enemy. I don't know what killing the golden enemy does for us. Probably just gives us some points. Maybe it gives us special animals or vials or whatever if we kill it. Not entirely sure because I didn't do a terrible amount of research about this game before just hopping in to play it because I wanted to play it blind. I'm so sad that the recording just fucking died. And now I know about the first 3 levels, and was not absolutely surprised when I saw our friend Big the Cat, and then had to go do research into it because I was like, oh, they added him, and then I went and looked into it. I was like, oh no, Big the Cat. Oh, all my rings, you jerk! I wanted to keep my rings. Apparently, your score goes up if you have a lot of rings, which I know that makes sense. Oh yeah, if you press B a lot of time, or that's actually on my X button. But if you do the punch button a lot, you'll eventually do a Knuckles comp. Oh, the Crushy Boy. Oh, nope, that's not the button I want to push. The Crushy Boy destroyed the robot for us. Thank you, robot. Or Crushy Boy. The robots in this game are also gun robots, the weird American military PMC thing that is mad at Sonic as opposed to Badniks, I believe, for most of the game. I guess, Robotnik being a playable character was probably a deciding factor in oh, well, we can't have Badniks be the main enemy if their boy, their papa, is going to be a playable character. So yeah, it's kind of weird that they don't have like the overworld. And it's interesting because there's no overworld, the way they do power-ups in this game, you have to find power-ups in the levels, I believe. Didn't play far enough. Like I said, I made it to the end of Tails' level. I didn't see a power-up, and I believe I saw the emerald. But we need to get one more Chao crate. I don't think I talked to Omo Chao in the first level, but there's 3 Chao crates in each level. I didn't actually find all 3. I believe I only found 1 when I played in the previous recording. Seeing where they are, it's kind of funny that I missed them because I spent a long time in this level. I have a camera to actually work with me. This game also, this PC port that they have on Steam, it's the only place I can find to purchase it. You can control the camera with the second stick, which is nice. Oh, is that a dragon? Dude, that was straight up a dragon. I can't wait to feed that to Smiles, our favorite of our babies. You know, I'm going to keep playing favorites. I'm sorry, Stinky, but your name is Stinky. Your brother's name, Smiles. You know, and you know, that's my fault. I did that to you. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I keep distracting myself. The overworld, you know, you're gonna find power-ups in the levels, which I guess makes them optional for the most part. I believe there were a lot of options. Damn, my rings, and I'm right at the end of level 2. Oh, there's a condor over here. Nice, or maybe a vulture. Not sure. Not sure how to tell those 2 birds apart. And I just want to grab these rings. Actually, well, I was gonna say I want to grab these rings, but it's probably not all that important. But we can spend rings to get stuff for a Chao later, and I want to do some fun Chao stuff. So I will grab some rings, even if it's not all that important in the long run. Yeah, it is close by. I can see it, Knuckles. So that's weird with the power-ups and the overworld and etc. etc. But another weird thing about this game is the characters in it. So in Sonic Adventure 1, there's 6 characters to play. You got your Sonic, you got your Knuckles, you got your Tails, you got Amy Rose, you got E102 Gamma. I think that's Gamma's numbers, but you know Gamma, and you got Big, the mother fucking cat. In this game, they kind of consolidated it down. There's still 6 characters, but there's really only 3 gameplay styles. So, you know, Sonic, Shadow share, like, you know, standard platforming, like runny, fasty bits. And then there's Knuckles, Rouge have those treasure hunt levels. And then we have Tails and Eggman, who, you know, I've spoiled, are playable. They have levels. And I suppose we can talk about it once we see their levels for action. Both our babies hopping in the water. See, like, they hop into the water willingly. Like, he looks like he's having a good time, so I'm gonna get Stinky out first. They keep hopping in the water, and they can't swim very well. Baby's not swimming great. Let's see. Let's give you this bird. Gives you some cool, like, tail and shit. It actually overwrote your other tail, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. But let's see. I'm just going to keep giving you birds. I'm going to give you the dragon last, so the dragon's properties stay. I don't know if actually, I want the dragon to move, because the dragon's kind of hanging out in the loading zone, and that's bad for us. Can I whistle? Can I still whistle? Whistle. Will the whistle call the dragon? Is the whistle just for calling your Chao? The whistle may just be for calling your Chao, which is unfortunate, because I want that dragon to come out of the loading zone, so I can feed the dragon. Also, you can only feed your babies an animal once. Once you do that, they lose their magical I guess they don't eat. I was like, haha, they eat them, but they don't really eat them. They just kind of give them a big kiss. They nuzzle them, give them a kiss, and they steal power from them. They grow stronger. They level up. You can pet your Chao. I don't want to. I don't want to pet him at the moment. I want to. Well, I'll give you a pet because you're good. No, but what I really want is to pick you up. I think you have to get, like, right behind them to... No? Yeah, you have to get, like, right behind them to pick them up. Also, Knuckles' hands are so big when he's moving. He's just, like, cupping that baby's face. Like, look at my very good son. And I thought the dragon got out of the freaking loading zone. Okay, let's be very careful. See, I probably should have gone for the vials first so we didn't leave and waste them. Because I think once you leave, the animals and stuff, like, leave. And oh, hell yeah. Check out the dragon wings on our baby. Such a good, powerful baby. Yeah, we're going to focus mostly on Smiles for, like, leveling him up. I'm not sure if it matters too much if, like, you have to specialize your babies. So I don't know stuff about this. I don't know if there's, like, a max, like, you know, like in Pokemon, like an EV limit or anything. Actually, I don't want to feed you just yet. I also don't know if feeding them's important. I think feeding them gives them certain traits. Maybe it just makes them level up. I don't know, but there's lots of food here. So I'm going to feed my children because they need to eat. And that's all I have to say about that. Let's keep feeding them now. We do want them to grow up big and healthy, even Stinky. I kind of forgot the point I was trying to make, so whatever. I was making a point about like the levels being like kind of homogenized a bit, but now we're swapping over to Tails. Tails and his / Sonic's tornado. It's a bit confusing. Sonic refers to it as his tornado from time to time, but you know it's very clearly Tails' plane. It's got his Tails on it. It does say Sonic on it right there though, as we can see. So it's a bit confusing about the ownership here. You know, the Tornado, as we can see, has had an upgrade. It's now got guns on it. We do know that the Tornado had guns on it previously from Sky Chase Act 1 and 2 from the previous game. But yeah, there's Amy. Eggman's making Amy walk the freaking plank. Eggman's going to murder Amy for little to no reason. She's not even playable in this game. It's unfortunate. I enjoyed Amy's gameplay in Sonic Adventure 1, even if it's pretty limited because she only gets like, what, 3 levels. But she has like fun, like run away from the monster robot levels, and that's cool. So here we can see Eggman and Tails' gameplay. They get mechs, and then you walk around and shoot things in mechs, which is cool because I enjoy mechs. So they kind of... It's strange because they have Tails, and they made Tails and like Eggman's like gameplay, you know, like similar. And it's interesting to see, like, you know, Tails already had a gameplay style. Maybe that wouldn't have fit Eggman as much. So in an attempt to, like, make these two characters work as a pair, I mean, you know, they're not actually on a team or anything, but share, like, gameplay style. They made them have E102 Gamma's gameplay, which is interesting. I wonder if just Gamma was very popular and they wanted to keep that gameplay up but couldn't bring Gamma back because he's a freaking bird now, I guess. And then I guess Amy just unfortunately got the shaft, even though her gameplay's cool and she has a big hammer and she has a good theme where, like, sweet, sweet, oh so sweet, you can't get away from me or whatever. I don't know. It's been a while. But Amy's great. Amy's good because she loves Sonic, and like Amy, we love Sonic. So Amy is us, the viewer, vessel. I couldn't remember. There's like a thing where it's like, oh, this is a viewer surrogate. That's the word I'm looking for. But vessel. Oh, and that's such a good run. Such a good, like, that's a straight up Chad strut from Amy. Amy's a Chad, and that's all that you have to say about it. So it is interesting that they gave Tails the E102 Gamma gameplay. I guess they were just like, well, what can we make work for both Eggman and Tails? And also, like, you know, Tails' gameplay in Sonic Adventure 1, it's not like it was anything like particularly special. It was like, you know, kind of standard like Sonic, but now there's a racing element put into it. You know, there were 6 characters in that game. They kind of had to do what they could to make each character work, even if, you know, it wasn't all that much different. So it is nice that the 3 characters, you know, 6 characters, you know, 3 styles in this game are as different as they are. That's pretty nice. I like Tails' mech, the little tornado, like, walkie plane mech. I think it's a cool design. I enjoy it a lot. What do I need to kill to get through here? I shoot that robot? Will that open? Yeah, I just have to shoot that robot to get on through. I think the Tails' mech looks cool. I enjoy it. Eggman's walking mech, not so great. I like Eggman's floaty hover thing. What the hell is that in there? Is that Omochao? Oh, I think Omochao. We activated Omochao and he's like stuck in there. Sorry, Omochao. I'm not coming back for you. I also can't like double jump at the moment. I think that's like an upgrade we'll get. E102 Gamma has like the hover jump thing, so I just assume we'll get one like that. I feel like they should have it, although it has been 19 years since I played this game, so who knows. What do you have to say, Omochao? The Vulcan Cannon Destroy wouldn't... Yep, don't worry. I know how to push one button and win an entire level. I can do it, no problem. Is there anything behind us? There's something behind us. Okay, well, there was something to stand on, but it wasn't really all that important. All right, no problem. Walkie mech looks good. Eggman's not all that great. I like Eggman's like hover mech thing, the thing he's always in. I think that's cool. I love that as a concept. Enjoy it a lot. I kind of just the mech just the way they put the legs on it just does not look great. I'm not entirely sure. I do like mechs with this shape. As a wee lad, you know, watching Star Wars and stuff, I was a big fan of the AT-STs. I believe that's the code for it. I'm not entirely sure. The Chicken Walker ones, you know, they're like the AT-ATs, but they're only on 2 and they're smaller. I always really liked that robot mech thing. I thought it was cool. Enjoy it a lot. So you know, I think Tails' looks cool. Eggman's probably needed just a little bit more work on the design to make it look a little better. Oh, there's a cute little gorilla. I like that gorilla design. The cute little animals designs, like to make them small and cute, easily to collect. Very good in this game. Very enjoyable. So like I said, there's 3 Chao containers in each level. I only know where that one that we picked up is. That's the only one I know where it is in this level. Also, our friend Big the Cat. I wonder if Big the Cat was in the Knuckles level. Is he in every level? Because I didn't see him in the Knuckles level. There were things that we couldn't do because we didn't have power-ups, though. So maybe I just missed it. Maybe it's locked behind something and you need to come back with a power-up to see our friend Big the Cat. Maybe I just missed it because, like I said, in the previous recording, I did not find the other Chao things in Knuckles level. So who knows? I obviously do not. This is not going to be a full playthrough of this game. Most likely, looking at it on how long to beat. It's like a 9-hour long game, but if you want to complete it, it's like a 40-hour game. I don't know if I got that much Sonic Adventure in me. We'll see how we're feeling, because some of the alternate mission things do sound interesting. I did do a little bit of research into it, just not a terrible amount. We'll see how we're feeling by the end of this playthrough and what's up. And I shot an extra life up there. Nice. These levels are probably the kind of things that you're supposed to come back and play with, future power-ups. Once you know the levels, play through better. You've got the power-ups, you know the levels, you can play through better and get the scores. And at that point, you'll probably just run through the level. Sonic gameplay doesn't tend to mesh well with me, because Sonic gameplay is all about going fast, and I prefer kind of like more exploratory things, like kind of taking my time and walking around. And we're not forced to go fast, but the game rates you on how fast you are, because it is in fact a Sonic game. Yay, we shot the golden one. Don't know what it did. Probably gave us a lot of points. Not entirely sure. There is a unicorn in here. Do not know how to help the unicorn out. We might need a future power, maybe. Actually, I have some other buttons. It looks like both B and X do the same thing. Oh, if I whistle, can you get out of the... How did I do that? No, I can whistle, but the unicorn cannot free itself. Unfortunate, but true. Let's go ahead and shoot some of these guys. Do we get higher points if we lock onto multiples at once? We probably do. I don't know. I'm just pushing the button and shooting as we go. Oh shoot! I should stop picking up these vials, because I overwrote the gorilla, and I wanted that gorilla because I wanted to get some big beefy arms for Smiles. But that's unfortunate. But nope. We'll go ahead and blow that guy up, make our way through. So yeah, the game's cool. I think it's fun. We'll see how it starts to feel later on. Because like I said, I haven't played this game in 19 years. But my friend Steve got super into the game. At some point, I was still in high school, so he was probably in early college, and he just got really into Sonic Adventure 2 and kept playing it. And I know he said the shine came off the apple at some point. But I want to have some fun. I want to play some Sonic Adventure. And that's what we're going to do. I don't know why I have to keep telling you this. We're going to keep playing this video game. What don't you understand? So, I like Knuckles. I think Knuckles is cool. I think Knuckles is my favorite Sonic. I don't remember Sonic all that well, though.
Easy.
That was easy, Tails. Thank you. I think Sonic is cool, but love Knuckles. Love how he's kind of gotten characterized as a dumbass. Going on, because he is a dumbass. He falls for all of Eggman's wily tricks, and he doesn't learn. He gets called the Knucklehead. It's great. We love Knuckles, even if the majority of my Sonic knowledge. Didn't we get a cheetah? I must have overwrote the cheetah accidentally. There were a lot of vials to pick up in that. Where's Smiles? Smiles needs all of his strong vials so he can become stronger. I will figure out how to name these babies. There's a kindergarten across the hall, but I don't know how to get the babies into there. I went into, at the end of the last recording, I went into there, and it wouldn't let me do shit because I didn't have the babies. They're like, bring your babies. I was like, I cannot bring my babies. My babies are trapped in the garden. Cannot get them to school. It is unfortunate. So we'll do that in time once we unlock the level select, or I figure out how this freaking game works, I suppose. But that's gonna be it for this recording. I'm a bit sad that I lost the previous recording, because it was really fun to like oh shit, there's Big the Cat. I'm pretty sure I was just I think I saw him and went, big cat, and was very excited about it. But on the plus side, you know, I now have names for our babies. Our babies did carry over, which I'm glad because, you know, we get to see Smiles. Smiles was accidentally birthed. I picked up an egg and threw it against a wall because I thought you had to do that. I thought you had to crack the egg to make him be born, but it was also an accident that I threw him against the wall. Whereas Stinky had a natural birth. Over there, you can see Stinky's. You can see the eggshell because there was just an egg up there, and I was going to get around to it, and then you know Stinky was just born, and we were glad that Stinky was born. Actually, can I come in here? We can come to the pause and we can check some. Oh, we don't want to check leaderboards. I'm not going to get on that. There's achievements for this game. The achievement pulled up a Steam window, which you actually can't see based off how my recording is. I have one achievement, Hello World, from beating a single level, which I've been writing code for like 11 years now. And Hello World used to make me either go, oh, that's cute, or roll my eyes, and it was like a flip of a coin. You know, sometimes it can be like, yeah, whatever. And sometimes like, oh, that's cute how they're using it. But now it's just, you know, whatever. And I don't think there's anything interesting in the settings. Oh, actually, let's come to the option. Hey, before we end this video, let's come to the options, because there's something interesting in the options. Oh, this is weird. I'm hitting the same button. I'm just hitting right, and it keeps like just going back and forth. Oh, because we can only activate these two options. That's why. Damn. There's an option to like change your like options screen, like that Sonic icon. I guess we can only do that from the main menu, and you can change like this is like the default version, but then you can put like the Sonic menu where it has Sonic voice clips and has like a Sonic image background, and there's like the Knuckles, and then you know Tails, Rouge, Shadow, Eggman. And I think there's others that you have to unlock. And apparently, like, there were things like on the Dreamcast one. Oh, I'm trying to use the D-pad for some reason. Or like things on like the Dreamcast version, you had to like download as like DLC. But that was before like paid DLC. It was like, hey, have a thing. It's available now. I think. I don't know. I don't know shit about shit. But that's been the video game. We're going to keep playing it whether you like it or not.